Hello D Nation and welcome to the Diecast Motorcycle Week series. In today's episode, we are going to be taking a look at my top 6 motocross 118 scale diecast replicas of various motorcycle brands and showcase them in this Diecast Bike Week episode. So stay tuned with me on this one and let's get this started. Well, I really love the Bike Week that takes place annually all over the world, where biker communities gather together as one to showcase their beautiful rides and also to enjoy and appreciate these beautiful pieces of art on two wheels. And as a diecast motorcycle collector, I came up with the concept to kickstart a Bike Week series for my 118 scale diecast motorcycles, where I dedicate an episode to one motorcycle brand and feature my top 6 favorite motorcycle replicas for my collection. However, in today's Bike Week episode, I'm featuring one motocross motorcycle replica from 6 assorted globally known motorcycle brands. So let's go ahead and take a look at today's motocross motorcycle lineup and get this Diecast Bike Week episode started. And a quick disclaimer before we kickstart, I am not sponsored by any of the brands featured in today's video, and I'm doing this solely out of passion for my hobby and my love for motorcycles. And on the same note, none of today's featured motorcycles or brands are ranked in any particular order based on looks or performance, but are my personal favorites for my collection. But if you choose to, feel free to rank them and let me know what you think in the comments below. So let's begin today's diecast motocross lineup with the Honda CR250R, which is a diecast replica manufactured by Welly. The Honda CR250R was a Honda racing dirt bike. The prototype was built in 1971, but it was not until late 1972 that the production of the 1973 model out-of-the-box racers began sale to the general public. The CR250R was produced for nearly 37 years, 2007 being the final year of production. In 1997, Honda produced an industry-first aluminum chassis for a motocross motorcycle. So let's go ahead and take a look at this amazing diecast Honda replica. Next up is the Suzuki RM250, which is a diecast replica manufactured by Maisto. The RM series is a model range of two-stroke motorcycles manufactured by Suzuki. The letters RM stand for racing model, and the motorcycles produced with the prefix in their model names are suited to use in motocross racing. The first in the range was introduced in 1975 with the RM125M. The M model is now rare, as most were converted to the S specs. Now let's take a look at this amazing Suzuki diecast motocross replica. What we're looking at now is the Kawasaki KX450F, which is a diecast replica manufactured by Burago. The Kawasaki KX450F is a liquid-cooled DOHC 449cc 4-valve 4-stroke single motocross motorcycle made by Kawasaki. Unlike the Kawasaki KX250F, the KX450F was not co-developed under joint venture with Suzuki Motor Company and differed greatly from Suzuki's 450cc offering. The first year of the KX450F was 2005, but the machine suffered catastrophic frame failure during the Japanese MX season. As a result, plans for a 2005 retail version were postponed and the KX450F debuted as a 2006 model in most markets. So let's go ahead and take a look at this awesome Kawasaki motocross replica. Coming in next is the Yamaha YZ450F, which is a diecast replica manufactured by Nure. The Yamaha YZ450F is a 4-stroke racing motocross bike built by Yamaha Motor Corporation. It was a successor to the prior YZ426F, which was discontinued in 2003. It is credited by Cycle World and Dirt Rider magazines as the bike that started the 4-stroke dirt bike revolution. The 2006 YZ250F and the YZ450F were the first production motorcycles equipped with titanium suspension springs. The WR450F is the enduro version of the YZ450F. Now let's go ahead and take a look at this beautiful Yamaha die-cast motocross replica. Now let's take a look at the KTM 525 EXC die-cast replica manufactured by Welly. The KTM 500 EXC is one model in the series of 4-stroke enduro off-road motorcycle manufactured by KTM. They are essentially the 400 and 450 EXCs with changes to the stroke to achieve larger displacements. The 520, 525, 530 and 500 are all in fact 510.4cc motors given different model numbers to distinguish them. Like the other KTM Enduro offerings, they vary in their setup and components. So let's go ahead and take a look at this amazing KTM motocross replica. And finally, we have the Husqvarna CR125, which is a die-cast replica manufactured by Welly. The Husqvarna CR125 is a 125cc single-cylinder motocross motorcycle manufactured by Husqvarna. The CR125 had a radial head for extra cooling and competed in motocross venues across Europe and the United States. Now let's go ahead and take a look at this amazing CR125 motocross replica. And with that out of the way, now let's place these die-cast beauties on the D-Nation dyno and check out their wheel spin and their functionality. And in case you're interested, kindly find further features and specifications regarding these amazing die-cast motocross motorcycle replicas in the description below. And stay tuned for some motocross fun facts coming up. Well, everything seems to be spot on and up to my expectations with these amazing diecast motorcycle replicas. And so with that being said, let's place these diecast models on the D-Nation turntable and take a look at these beauties in a 360-degree view. And here are a few fun facts. Motocross is a form of off-road motorcycle racing held on enclosed off-road circuits. Motocross is one of the most physically demanding sports as riders use almost all muscles and shifting weight to balance throughout the whole ride. The sports evolved from motorcycle trails competition held in the United Kingdom, such as the Autocycle Club's first quarterly trial in 1909 and the Scottish 6 Days trial that began in 1912. The first known scramble race took place at Camberley Surrey in 1924. During the 1930s, the sport grew in popularity, especially in Britain, where teams from BSA, Norton, Matchless, Rudge and AJS competed in the events. Off-road bikes from that era differed a little from those on the street. The intense competition over rugged terrain led to technical improvements in motorcycles. Rigid frames gave way to suspensions by the early 1930s, and the swinging fork rear suspension appeared by the early 1950s. Several years before manufacturers incorporated it in the majority of production street bikes. The period after World War II was dominated by BSA, which had become the largest motorcycle company in the world. BSA riders dominated international competitions throughout the 1940s. And for further information on motocross, kindly check the link in the description below. And if you want to get yourself or your loved ones any one of these 118 scale motocross diecast motorcycle replicas, I drop the Best Buy links in the description below. So go check it out and get yourself one if you're interested, and also please do let me know in the comments below as to which one of these amazing diecast motocross replicas are your favorite. And kindly continue to support D-Nation by liking and sharing our videos, and please do check out the rest of the 118 scale diecast motorcycle episodes and the diecast Bike Week episodes in the playlist below. And this brings us to the end of this amazing diecast motocross motorcycle week episode, and I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed making it for you. And if you guys enjoyed this video, give it a massive thumbs up and share it, and don't forget to smash that subscribe button if this is your first time here. And also click on that bell icon so you don't miss out on any of our upcoming episodes. And if you care to share your views and thoughts on this episode, please do drop your comments below and stay tuned for all new episodes coming up. Well, thank you for watching, take care, and I'll see you on the next one.